Hi guys, this is Silliness. Thank you for, I don't know, clicking on this video. How you guys doing tonight, this morning or evening, whatever time it is. I just wanted to share with you guys my sad, depressing story of my journey with depression. My real story, not some fetishized bullcrap you guys been seeing on TikTok. Anywho, moving on. Don't linger on that for too long. Anyways, I'm just doing some coloring. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm not looking at you with my face, and my voice isn't too bad today. But yeah, me and depression go way back. Let's see, I'm 35 now, and when I was first diagnosed with depression, I believe it was like 13 or 14, with manic depression disorder. That means my lows, when I'm low with my depression, it's low. I am below the standard low, and when I'm high as a kite. No, I'm kidding. I mean, it was for a point when they gave me the pills and I became like a freaking... I wasn't me. But I'll get to that in a second. Let's get back to this being diagnosed. At least I got an answer to how I was feeling. I didn't understand how I was feeling for so long. That's what depression was. There was other things that later were discovered that I was diagnosed with, other than being manic depressed. And my mom had no idea, of course, what to do with me, how to help me. So we thought, hey, let's try getting you into some therapy. After I said some things out loud to a few, students in school when I was going to grade school with. And I'm going to stop right here, too, before I continue any further speaking about my sad, depressive story here. Is that trigger warning, again, trigger warning of the triggers. I will be talking about sensitive things, sensitive topics, such as self-harm and suicide. Now, please, if you are sensitive to anything related to talking about those issues, please click off the video. Don't watch anymore. I encourage you to do this. If it's a sensitive topic to talk about self-harm and so forth, just click off the video. It's okay. I don't want anybody to get triggered in a way, and then they don't have their coping mechanisms. They can't cope. They can't ground themselves, or they can't work themselves out of their state of mind of being triggered with talking about that. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Make sure everyone's aware. Again, trigger warning if you're just jumping in. I will be talking about self-harm, depression, and suicide. And I apologize to anybody who has been triggered so far by me even speaking the words. I apologize. I don't mean any harm in saying this. I don't mean to trigger anyone in any way. Continuing, having said that, where was I with... I gotta backtrack a minute. Being depressed. I had said some concerning things. I voiced how I was feeling to a couple of students when I was in grade school. And they went to the principal, and the principal had went into my locker, found, it wasn't bad or anything. There's no weapons or anything that was found. She just found my journal, my notebook, my black notebook, that I just write my feelings and my thoughts. Nothing too, nothing like I'm gonna hurt this person or I wish this person would blah blah blah. Nothing like that. It was more like how I was feeling, and just dark, kind of dark stuff. Just about being isolated, feeling alone, and having no one to turn to, and that's how I felt like a lot. I still feel like that a lot of times. Now as an adult, but I have better ways of handling my depressive episodes. That's what I'm gonna call them. I feel almost manic in a way when I have my manic episodes, my depressive manic episodes. But yeah, after the principal had found my journal, she made some copies and some weird stuff that I scribbled in the back of one of my planners or whatever. And she asked me to read it for her, and I read it for her, and that's when an officer had taken me out of school, and brought me to the hospital mental health unit here in the town I lived. And without my mother's permission, without her acknowledgement to any of this, until after the fact that I was being evaluated by two nurses, of course, about my mental health state, and then I remember just a physical evaluation to see how strong I was, to see how many people it would take to take me down if I wanted to run and try to escape the mental unit, which I'm not going to try to do because I don't feel like being tackled and sedated. So I'm good on that. I was there for a 72-hour hold, and that's right after I got the medication. That's when I got out of the 72-hour hold. They're like, okay, we're going to give you Celexa. So I got Celexa at the age of 13 or 14, to try to help me with my depressive fucking episodes. And guys, I don't remember much, but I remember I don't think it was me, man. It wasn't me. This big piece that I don't even look at. Like, do I do it green or do I do it purple? Because I've been like, look at this. Just to go off subject quick, and I don't care if anybody likes the color pattern of what's going on here. Just how I feel. That's where I color. But I don't know what about this big piece. This big old piece. Green. I'm thinking green, and then purple over here. And we can do like little teeny purples around it, and like I don't know. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, after that, I did have to do group therapy. I've had one-on-one therapy. I don't know how many times one-on-one therapy. But the self-harm, again, I'm sorry, trigger warning, guys and girls and everybody in between. Hi. Trigger warning again if you're just jumping in or fast forwarding through the video. I'm just gonna say trigger warning every time because I just in case, if you're sensitive to discussion of self-harm and what that all may involve, and what can be involved in self-harm and or suicide. Just click off the video, guys. And again, I'm sorry if you do get triggered by any of this, me speaking even the word, can be triggering, and I do apologize to anyone watching this. Male, female, in between, child, adult, old man, old lady. I do apologize, because this is very sensitive, it's very serious. I'm not sure why some people on the internet want to glamorize mental health and mental illness, but that's another video. That's a rant video. Look for that. I'm gonna jot some highlights, some notes, and then I'll make that for anybody, for myself. I don't care if anybody wants to watch it or not. I'll make it for myself because I got much to do. I got much of a life right now. I just work and I take care of my kid. But back to what I'm talking about here. I get off track a lot. But no, not long after that, so about 15, 16, I started self-harming myself. Um, Cutting, um, scissors, steak knife, burning myself, but cutting myself was what I prefer to do. Um, to be honest, a girl in my group therapy, she was a cutter, and so I'm like, what is that? And I talked to her about it, and I don't know, just one night it came to my mind when I was I was freaking out, and yeah, I tried it. Then I'm just like, okay, I don't know, this is scary. But how I felt when after I did it was, I don't know, it could be just how a heroin addict feels after they shoot up. I don't know, and I'm not trying to talk bad or down about heroin addicts. Your life, your choices. Everybody makes that choice to do what they want. But I don't know. It was a little. My mind was at. It could. My mind went just had to exhale. Just as. That's how my brain felt for just I don't know. Oops. It's okay. My brain it just for a while it was just a blissful exhale. But I mean, it didn't last that long, and I cut and cut and cut again, and had another, manic episode, or I didn't even know at the time that could have been something else. Um, I would freak out and just, I have scars. I have scars. There's some are faded, but yeah, I still got some. I guess I still got scars, man. We all got a story. None of them are perfect. None of them are clean. But don't be ashamed for where you came from. Don't be ashamed of your scars, okay? Those scars don't define who you are. They're your past. Your past is behind you. So keep going forward. That's what I had to learn the hard way. This is major trigger warning, guys, okay? This is a big one here. This is a big thing I'm about to tell you. So just be prepared if you're very sensitive to this kind of topic of self-harm and suicide. Click off the video now. So I don't want anybody to get triggered in any kind of way, and later they themselves have an episode and they hurt themselves in a way that can't be fixed. Okay? I tried to kill myself, guys. I tried. I was in the bathroom, 16, 17 maybe, 16. Mom's at work. Brother and sister out in the living room or in the rooms doing whatever, playing games, watching TV. I was feeling worthless. I was feeling like nobody cared. Nothing was gonna get better. Nothing was ever gonna fucking change. So I grabbed a knife out of the kitchen, and then I went to the bathroom, and I started cutting up myself. And then I told myself if I was gonna do this, I was gonna watch myself do it. And as I held my knife to my throat, I looked at myself, and I told myself, is this what I really want? Is this what I want to really do? And the answer was no, because I'm still here. I didn't want to regret taking my life. I didn't want to regret taking the life that I have now with my son. I wouldn't have this right now. I wouldn't have him. And he's my everything. He is more than my heart. He's more than my soul. And I wouldn't have him. I wouldn't know him had I done that. So it's a great lesson learned. Don't. You gotta think about all those wonderful what if, I would miss out on all these things. It's not even a what if, you're going to. You're going to miss out on so many beautiful, wonderful, heartache, headache, painful, wonderful things in this life if you do it. And I didn't. I'm glad I didn't. As much as a battle and struggle it has been to this point in my life with my depression, my anxiety, my borderline personality disorder, my DID traits that come with that. It doesn't naturally come with it, guys. It's DID and borderline personality disorder are two completely different things, but it is possible to have both. But I never looked at. I'm sorry, I'm crying and snotting over myself. But it's possible to have both. But I never looked into the DID traits because I was a teenager and it scared the hell out of me. Like, I've seen, what's her name? It's Sybil, and I'm so sorry if I'm not correct. I want to say it's Sybil. She had like multiple personality disorders, or what it was called. Back in the 80s, 90s, back in the day, when everything was cool. That's what it was called, but now it's dissociative identity disorder, and that's a different video. I'm not gonna get any more of that into this one because I've already been talking for almost 20 minutes. But no, that's. And honest to God, like I said, I'm 35 now. I still battle with thoughts of self-harm. Sometimes I do, yes, I do go cut myself. A couple of times. Just, and this isn't gonna make what I said any better or anything, or, when I do, I don't use my dominant hand. I'm right-handed, so I don't use that hand because I know I can really fuck myself up. So I use my other hand because I know I'm not going to mess myself up, and and like I said, it doesn't make it any better. It doesn't take away from how serious it actually is. But just guys, girls, everybody in between, if you guys are going to do this, if you're going to harm yourself, I really just think about what you're going to do. How are you going to do it, with what? Make sure you're being clean. You're cleaning the wounds. I'm not condoning this at all. I do not support this at all. But I am saying, if this is a choice you are making, I want you to take at least 3 to 5 breaths. Don't think about any problems. Just think about those breathing. Take 3 to 5 steady, slow breaths. And then think about what you're going to do to yourself, to your body, and how you feel. What can you do other than that? When you still want to do it, make sure you were clean, you were sterile, and you were cleaning your wounds. But again, I do not support, I do not condone this. But I understand why you have to do it. Okay? Just please, everybody understand. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not making it okay. Not supporting, not condoning, because I need to make myself absolutely clear about this. I don't like that I have to do this to myself sometimes, because my son will ask about it, and I have to say, oh, it's the kitty cat. But just something to think about, guys. It's not fun living with these thoughts in your head. It's not fun having to deal with it every damn day. But, you know, a little breath at a time, you know? Breath at a time. But there are other methods of, you know, dealing with things, with your depression, with your anxiety, with you don't have to go cut or burn yourself or, you know, harm yourself in a way. Take all that raw that hatred, that anger, that shame, that disgust, whatever you're feeling about yourself, or how anyone is making you feel about yourself or trying to make you feel, take that and put that negative energy into something and make it positive. Go and freaking sculpt something, make something out of clay, go draw something, go learn how to tattoo, go do a new hobby. Like, you know, there's something you can do to take you out of that element and bring you into something that could be beneficial to yourself. That's not going to keep you in that cycle depression, you know? You get triggered and then your train of thought goes from A to B to it's a clusterfuck, and now we're in Fucksville, and now we don't know what to do, and everything's on fire, and everyone's screaming and crying, and it's all chaotic, and it's like a freaking chaotic thunderstorm in your brain. I get that. You gotta do something to make it stop. But the answer isn't, you know, taking yourself out of the equation, because it's not. Oh, God. But I mean, just gotta keep trying. So I gotta do every day. It's worth it, though. It's worth it. Those, you may say, oh, they're small, teeny, beneficial things, but man, somebody else's small, teeny, beneficial things that make someone just light up and so happy over the smallest thing. It just, you don't even know what that truly means to somebody who hasn't felt that or seen that in a long time. Let that person have that moment, man. Don't ruin it for them. Even if you're just like, why are you so happy? Why are you laughing? It's not even that remotely important or funny. To you, it's not, but to them, it is. And you just need to back off and let them have it. I'm crying again because I'm a female. And I guess we're sensitive and we cry a lot. You know, I'm talking about some issues here that I feel like I'm not the only one that I'm not going to say suffers from, but deals with every day, because I don't suffer. Which is very clear, guys. I do not suffer from my insanity. I'm enjoying every minute of it. Even if it doesn't look like it or sound like it. But no, I just, no, really, I wouldn't change anything about me. I can't. Even the tough stuff, the really nitty gritty shit, I can't even remember half of the shit. I can't even remember because of how fucked up my head is. That stuff is just... Okay, I forget where I was. Somebody help me. I'm gonna go back in the video and be like, hey, what was I talking about? I don't know. Did I just check out for a minute? That happens. That happens a lot, actually. I'll go do some... I'll literally, I'll pick up this pencil and I'll put it here. And then I'll fucking go do something else over here. And then I'll go over here for, where is it? I'll look all over the bedroom, all over the bed. And it'd be right here. But I'm just, still trying to remember it's right over here. But it's not, because I moved it over here and I don't remember. Hi. Okay, it's been about 25 minutes, guys. I think that's, I think that's all I'm going to share for now with that, but just know, and I mean this, guys, girls, everybody in between that, you were never, ever alone. It may seem like the world is coming and crashing down upon you, but you are a strong little soldier. So stand up, dust that dirt off your shoulder, and you show the world what you're made of. They can be cruel and they can be hurtful, but you show them that you're better than that hate. You show them that you're better than those hateful things they got to say to you and about you. In fact, don't even pay attention to what they have to say about you, because it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is what you have to say about yourself and what you think about you. Please know that. Nothing matters in this world except what you think and what you believe about yourself. If you think you are beautiful and you believe you are beautiful, you are beautiful. No one's going to tell you otherwise. You have a size 6 or a size 60 waist. You think you're beautiful? You believe you're beautiful? Girl, man, anybody in between, you are beautiful. Don't be ashamed of anything anybody has to point out about your quote-unquote flaws. Your scars. Your burns. You're beautiful. You are beautiful. You hear me? Go tell yourself. Go look in the mirror. Tell yourself. Say, I am beautiful. And I am worth living in this life. I am my own ray of sunshine. And nobody is going to rain on my parade. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not ever. Ever, ever. Now with that being said, I'm going to go blow my snotty fucking nose. You guys have a wonderful night, day, evening, whatever, wherever you are. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining. I'm sorry for making you cry. I'm just glad I shared this with everybody. And if you got anything to ask, got anything to say, I hope you say something kind. If you got nothing kind to say, don't say nothing at all. All right? And definitely don't say any unkind words to yourself, okay? Nobody wants to hear you say ugly things to yourself because you're beautiful. Remember that. Beautiful words coming out of your mouth because you're beautiful. Now have a beautiful day. That was disgusting. I am so sorry. And I'll get back with you peeps later. All right. Bye.